Many on the right have always wanted to restore Britain and reform UK to put aside their differences and work together for the greater good. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That sort of mentality. And it appears over the weekend that is what Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain attempted to do. They've been putting out a message on social media saying that there needs to be a conciliatory attitude on the right and we need to put aside our differences to defeat the left. Nigel Farage went on TV on a press conference yesterday and said that he wants a apology from Rupert Lowe, and he also said that he's attempted to make contact and make a phone call to Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain, and he's had no response. We've had a screenshot shared online. This is from Restore Britain, and this is what they say happened. This is from Henry Bolton. Below is a screenshot of a text message Nigel Farage sent to Rupert Lowe. He did not ask, shall we have a call, which is what he said during a press conference. He said, we'll call later. He did not call later. Make of that what you will. Now, I was watching intently over the past 24 hours on the press conferences and the reform surrogates and what they were going around on the TV saying. They kept on avoiding policy wherever possible. They did not want to talk about any of the conditions that Restore Britain put down, only the condition that the ex-Tories that have been brought into the fold are purged. That is the bone of contention, according to Reform UK. People like Isabel Oakeshott, for example, she goes on and says, that's the bone of contention. And they also make it about personalities, that Rupert Lowe and Nigel Farage cannot stand each other. They're missing the wood for the trees, and they don't understand the country is what matters, not individual personalities. This is from Reform's side. They were eventually pressed on certain issues that they did talk about, but one of the things they did not want to talk about is demographic replacement. That is the core thesis of Restore Britain. That is the core principle of Restore Britain, is to maintain demographic security over our ancestral homelands. Many of the high-ups from Restore Britain would say that, and that is the thing that Reform UK do not want to talk about, and they refuse to bring up in the press conferences. It's just not an issue for them. This is just my opinion, and this is what I'm taking. This is my read of the situation based on the press conferences that happened yesterday. I also find it telling that Nigel Farage wants an apology from Rupert Lowe. He's mentioned that he wants an apology. What is the apology for? You weren't specific on what you wanted the apology for. Is it speaking out of turn? We know that reporting Rupert Lowe to the police for a alleged attack or assault on Zia Yusuf, we know that that didn't happen. You let slip in a press conference a few months ago it was actually a policy difference which caused you to purge Rupert Lowe from Reform UK. The fact that he wanted mass deportations of people complicit in the grooming gangs all over the country. He wanted these people deported. It wasn't anything to do with a violent altercation with Zia Yusuf. So is it an apology for stepping out of line? Is it an apology for speaking out of turn? Is it an apology for making you look bad on TV? This is a fascinating question that I would like to be answered, to be fair. And finally, we have a lot of the reform surrogates on TV saying the best way Restore Britain could have gone about this is to engineer a meeting behind closed doors. Keep it away from the publicity, keep it away from the cameras. In short, not transparent. Now, if you look on the conditions that Restore Britain put to Reform UK in potentially forming some sort of alliance or pact, not a coalition and not a merger, it needs to stress, it was restoration of faith in our politics. These backhanded deals where favours are done for mates and political favours are cashed in later down the line. This is exactly the type of seedy behaviour that plagues our politics. Me personally, if there were any deal to be done, any agreement or an accord reached between Restore Britain and Reform UK, I would want full transparency. I'd want to know what's been sacrificed and how it's being done. And I'd want everyone to know about it. This is the thing, it was done behind closed doors and there's no written record. It can be open to interpretation, and it comes down to whose version of events you believe. Full transparency is key. Restore Britain are smart to have done what they've done now. They can go to the electorate now and they can say, we've tried to play nice, we've tried to make a deal, which is what many people in Reform UK wanted, the grassroots and the lower downs in Reform UK wanted as well, and it's been refused. And it comes down to the ego, and it seems to be coming down to the ego of one man, and we all know who that one man is. These are just my thoughts. Do you think there's hope for this alliance, this agreement, or do you think it's dead in the water? Like and subscribe, do all of that great stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.